Okay, following on from our last video where we spoke just lightly about the products and the product options which you see in the side here. Let's go through and actually recreate Flopsy the Bunny from scratch. First of all, what we want to do, I apologize for that. First of all, what we want to do is we want to create the first item here, which is Flopsy the Bunny and his embroidery. So let's do this again to start with. So Flopsy the Bunny, because that's the base product, and embroidery. Okay, to test. Okay. Alright, so in here what we need to do is we need to actually create some attributes. These are called attributes. So we're going to say our first attribute, right, we're going to actually create a custom attribute, test attribute, and we're going to say attribute 1 and attribute 2 and attribute 3. Okay, we're going to save the attribute now. So now remember that this is Flopsy the Bunny and embroidery test. Okay, so let's just say, actually let's modify this. Attribute 1 can be Flopsy the Bunny only. Alright. This one can be Flopsy the Bunny and embroidery. The right foot. Or no, Flopsy the Bunny and name, that'll do. It can be anything you like. We'll just keep it similar. Okay, so Flopsy the Bunny only and Flopsy the Bunny and name, embroidery, whatever you want to call it. Save the attribute. Then what needs to happen is that we need to go through, as this actually does its stuff, and then we need to come into the bundled options, which is actually, this is a variable product. I apologize for that. Yeah, so basically for any of the items which appear here, they need to be variable product. Now the attribute's still there. Used for variations must be ticked. Sorry, I'm doing this off the cuff. It's just I don't have much time to redo the video again. I mean, it pretty much takes around, I don't know, half a day to do this. Okay. We go into variations now, and pretty much we create variations from all attributes. Just click go. Yep, 2 variations are added. Now with each variation, you can see here that it's Flopsy the Bunny only and Flopsy the Bunny with embroidery. You can set a default attribute here, Flopsy the Bunny only, and here Flopsy the Bunny only would have a price of $200, for example. You can do stock control. Look, that's way beyond probably what you want to do, but you could also put in a sale price there if you like. At the moment it's $190. It's enabled, so that's fine. Then you do Flopsy the Bunny plus embroidery, so it's going to be I don't know, probably 220. Okay, and stop. So you can put description of variation if you like. My description. My description. Okay, so we've got two variations now which are going to appear in this section here. So this is Flopsy the Bunny and embroidery test. Okay, so we'll publish this. It's a variable product. We'll publish this and then we'll move on to I suppose the font style, which again is exactly the same thing. It's a variable product. So we just go here and just now notice that we don't select any product categories with this. So let's go here and create new product. So just up there, click new product. Okay, so this is going to be font selection test. Okay, so you can play around with these. Again, do not click any of these at the moment. That's used for something else. So again, this is a variable product. We set our attributes. So what are the attributes for what I've set here? I've got font styles. Okay, and I've all got different prices depending upon the font, which we've just set up as so you can adjust those prices. So let's look at font 1, 2, 3, 4. So in order to create attributes, we first select variable product, then we just click add. Now we must type in what the name is, so we're calling this font style. Alright, so we're going to say 1, and then we've got to press the pipe character, which is the little vertical column, usually above the enter key. 2, 3, okay, it's used for variations. So we've got 3 variations here. So we'll save the attribute. Once we've saved the attribute, we then create the variations which hold the prices and also the images, which I'll show you now. I'm taking you one step at a time. So we can just add a variation here manually, or we can go create variations from all attributes, which is probably easiest, and that'll just give you a warning that it'll create 50, and then it'll just say 4 variations added. Very nice, thank you. Okay, if you've got an extra variation that you don't want, like this blank one, just click remove. Now normally what you do is you can select what variation applies where. So we've got font style 1, font style 2, font style 3. Now the default values should always come from font style, whatever font style you like, or you can leave it no default style, which means that when it shows up on your page, it'll come up with choose an option. Okay. So we've got 3 font styles here. Now let's expand the first one, and the first variation that we've picked, I know we've got $10. Let's just put in $11. Now we can select an image here for the font style. So just click media library. I know that'll do font 1, for example. Fonts for names, font 1. Set variation image. And we put the price in. And then we'll do the same to the second one, which is font style 2. So we'll go to font style 2. Then we'll do the same to the third one, which is font style 3, which is font 3. And then we'll put the pricing in, so this can be 13. and this one can be 12. Okay, and then we just click publish. Notice how I've got it as test there, just so you can see. Now it's a variable product once again. Now what we might do, just for the sake of the exercise, see what happens when we put in this. Okay, didn't save. Okay, let's put in something else here. This is font selection test variations. Okay, they're the font styles. Yep, we're enabled. It's variable product. Okay. Don't worry about general, that'll disappear. Okay, so this is font selection description. Okay, so we can just publish. Now do not click any of these. Once again, this is a variable product. If you click these, they'll actually show up in your shopping cart, like they'll show up in your product display pages. Okay, so that's the second option done, which is this one here. Now I'm going to create the container for these, which is known as, it's called a product bundle. So again, we just go new product. So we're going to go, I'm just going to call this Flopsy the Bunny. Test. More text. We'll just put in a description. Actually, we'll just copy it from here. Copy and probably use the bottom text. Remember. Okay. So when we put it in here, it appears down the bottom. Okay. Test. Right. Now, first and most importantly, we're creating a new product. So this is a container. Here selects what category and pages it shows in. If you want it to appear in Precious Moments, it will. If you want it to appear in Never Forgotten, it won't. So for the sake of this exercise, I'm going to put them in all. You must select here under Product Data, Product Bundle, and Per Item Pricing. Okay. It's also possible to set it as non-per item pricing, but we'll get into that a bit later. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to actually add these products to the main product. After we set an image, we'll just get an image for it. So we just add an image. I know, pick that. That'll do. Set product image, so that's different. And as well, once that image comes in, wait for it. It'll come in. There we go. And then we need to set some product gallery images, which are the little images which sit down the bottom. Okay. So they're product gallery images. It's probably a good idea to hit publish at this point in time. Now what you'll see at this stage now is once that saves as a product, this is Flopsy the Bunny test. If we go back, because we've got front page selected there, it is going to show up on the front page. The first 6 items show up on the front page. So what you'll see is Flopsy the Bunny test. There she is there. But notice how he's got 0 cost. Very important. Because now we're going to actually add the items which make up the cost. So we click bundled items, right, and we're going to add a product. Now what we do is we basically have to type in the product name, because remember there could be many thousands of products. So just so I can see what's going on. Sorry, got my phone calling. Okay. Hello, Ray speaking. Hello, Ray speaking.
Hi Ray, Philippa ringing from West Family Optical. Just a reminder about your appointment tomorrow morning at 10:45.
Yes, I'm wondering if I could actually cancel that, please. Main reason is I was going to call you later on today. Yeah, it's just that pretty much at the moment I've got a